Hello and welcome to another episode of Zep Learning. My name's Zane. What I'm wanting to talk to you about today is buying and selling a property at the same time. I'm getting this a lot with clients. There is such thing as bridging finance, but not everybody is in the right position to look at bridging finance, which means that you can actually buy another property before you sell your property. If that's not possible, then what it means is that you're looking at selling your property and buying a new property, hopefully at exactly the same time. Now this can be very stressful and very daunting going through this process. And I guess you really don't want to be moving your furniture after you sell your house into a new rental or somewhere and then having to move it into your new house once that settles. So I have got a fact sheet available on my website and we can go through that in a little bit, but this is just some of the tips to go through. Most clients that come to me like this have already found their new property and then they realise that they need to sell their old property. So the best tip is, if you're wanting to downsize, or maybe even upgrade your property, you should get your property ready for sale first, and you should even list your property first. We don't want to find the new house and then rush and do everything. So get your property ready for sale, list it, and then what we're looking for there, you can start looking at it for a new property then. But really, when you're selling your property, some tips that can help make a simultaneous settlement is we can ask for an extended settlement term. You could potentially ask for a rent back from the new purchaser until you find another property that you can move into. Or I guess we can just hope for the longest settlement term as possible and see what's going to happen. Then when we find a property that you're looking at buying, what we can do there, once again, we could ask for a longer settlement term if you haven't sold your property, or a shorter settlement term if you've already sold your property and we're trying to line up the dates. I guess there's also other options. You could ask if you can move into the property a little bit earlier for early possession, maybe rent that earlier. Something else you've always got to think about is the deposit as well. So you might not have that 10% deposit to exchange on your purchase. So what we can do, I have access to deposit bonds for you and I can explain everything about those for you. So I know that this is a very stressful time, buying, selling, everything at once. Just doing one of those tasks at one time is quite hard. So that's why we're here to help you. Another important thing that I haven't mentioned yet is making sure that we get your borrowing capacity and understand exactly what properties you can look at, so you're not going out and looking at the wrong properties, and I have to tell you no quite often that you can't buy that property. So what I'm trying to say is simultaneous settlement, buying and selling on the same day. So how that works is you sell your property, you hand over the keys, and then half an hour later you buy the new property. How this helps is that you have the furniture already in the truck, they pick it up from your house in the morning, they deliver it at your house in the afternoon. It works perfectly, and that's what all those pointers were trying to indicate, how we can get that to happen. So really, from here, as I said, we've got all these fact sheets on our website. So if you go to www.zepfinance.com.au, it's also got a little tab at the top that says Learn tab. That will have all these videos, and there's tons of fact sheets there for you to give you all the information you need. I look forward to getting a call from you shortly. Thank you.